Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. And special thanks to James Boone for sharing this. The person we're looking at today is Jacko Theron, and he's the pastor of Revive Now Church in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. And in today's video, Jacko's going to tell us the secret to handling money God's way.
Here's the thing that a lot of people struggle with. Just the fact that you believe that you're righteous doesn't necessarily make you righteous. What makes you righteous?
So keep that statement in mind, because that is the theme of this video. What makes us righteous?
If you believe what God says. See, but we only take that and we apply it to the message of righteousness. How about believing what he says about money? Because the context here is money.
Actually, the context there has nothing to do with money, and we'll look at that in a moment.
That's why he said, and now they will be able to distinguish between the righteous and the wicked.
He's referring to Malachi 3:18 in the Old Testament.
The Bible teaches that the reason why the world cannot distinguish between the righteous and the wicked is over God's people not handling money correctly. And the context there is tithing.
So once again, the title of this video is The Secret to Handling Money God's Way. And his answer is tithing. First off, this is coming from Malachi, which is in the Old Testament. Secondly, tithing in the Old Testament referred to livestock and crops, not money as he just lied about. If we look at this passage that is often used by prosperity thieves and not robbing God, we see clearly that tithes and offerings is speaking about food. And later on, speaks of the fruit of the ground and field. And remember, these tithes go into the storehouse. There's nothing about money in this passage. I wonder what these preachers would do if someone brought them a bag of oats or a chicken. But this passage finishes off about discerning between the righteous and the wicked. This was speaking of God's judgment on the wicked and protection of the righteous, in regards to those who serve God in love and those who complain about serving God. This has nothing to do with tithing money to this guy's church. But that's what prosperity teachers do. They use that passage out of context and guilt you into believing that you're robbing God if you don't tithe money to their church. And if we go to this guy's YouTube page, we'll see that he's all about money, prosperity and financial blessing, and sowing and reaping. He may not have a big following at this point, but then again, even Jesse Duplantis had to start somewhere. Run from churches like this because there is nothing about tithing in the New Testament. Yes, we should give to the church. 1 Timothy 5:18 tells us that the worker is worthy of his wage, and giving to the church helps keep our churches running and allows pastors to continue teaching God's word. But other verses to do with giving are in regards to giving to the poor, not the church. Even in 2 Corinthians, when speaking about reaping and sowing, and that we should give what we have decided in our hearts to give, and not reluctantly or under compulsion, it's referring to giving to the poor, not the church. So don't be fooled by these prosperity preachers that falsely tell you that tithing to their church will increase your blessings in any way. Because if you are giving to be blessed financially, then you're doing it for selfish reasons anyways. Tithing does not make a person righteous. The only thing that makes us righteous is being saved through Jesus Christ. Anyhow, we're going to leave it here for today, but feel free to leave your comments below. And until next time, take care and God bless.